Welcome back to your local hobby shop, back at it again with another wrestling action figure review. And today we take a look at Defining Moments Rey Fenix and Ricky Saints. Rey Fenix, the first time in the line, and Ricky Saints, not exactly his first time getting a Mattel figure, but his first Elite, so that's very important. Before we dive into the figure itself, let's get into the packaging for you mint on card people out there. Let's look at Rey Fenix's packaging first. Very nice shot of him on the side. Looking very cool in the packaging itself. I always like the look of the Defining Moments packaging. As you can see, the ringside exclusive sticker, the first time in the line on the top there. That's very nice for the mint on card people. And of course, a nice live action shot of him on the back. And let's see what it says about this Defining Moments Rey Fenix. Animo, after years of establishing himself as one of the greatest high flyers on earth, Rey Fenix finally exploded on the WWE scene on April 4th, 2025 on SmackDown. The highly gifted luchador features an offensive aerial arsenal that exceeds all his predecessors and has yet to be equaled. So there was nobody better to fill in for an injured Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 41. So I believe it's not his SmackDown debut, this Defining Moment, but it's his WrestleMania 41 attire, if I'm to be correct. And moving on to Ricky Saints, looking very cool with his signature pose there in the packaging. Nice render of him on the side, or hand illustrated image of him on the side. And there you see that live action shot of him. And let's see the blurb. Welcome to the revolution. It is televised, and its leader is Ricky Saints. He takes a back seat to nobody. He doesn't get in line. He is the line. He's not living the dream. He's living the reality. And the reality is Ricky Saints is the absolute truth, ready to show up and show out. On September 27th, 2025 at No Mercy, the revolution began as Ricky Saints became the NXT champion. I mean, say what you will, if these are truly defining moments. It's defining moments for two of these both guys. Was it really defining moments will it be defining moments as a whole in their career? I guess we'll see over time. But anyways, let's dive into Ricky Saints and Rey Fenix in 3, 2, 1. Here we see Rey Fenix out of his packaging, looking pretty fresh with that jacket and everything. And it looks like he's tied together by this rubber band here thing. But anyways, let's get into his accessories first, what he comes with. He comes with an elbow pad, so when you take off that jacket and he's ready to go for some in-ring action, you can put that on, though I forget which arm he wears it on. And then he comes with two C-grip hands, one taped, one not taped. Oh, but his right hand has like this nice little tattoo on it. Nice attention to detail there. And now let's get into the accessory that he wears. Let's, get this rubber band off. I don't know why they had that on him. Maybe they didn't want him going anyplace in the packaging. Okay. Oh, and it has some trouble coming off. Let's see. If I don't know, oh, we got. Excuse me. We're gonna. Take that off. There you go. I don't know why they decided to include a rubber band for that. That's a little weird. But we're gonna take off his hands anyways and see this beautiful jacket that he has on him. And a very cool looking jacket. It says Mexico. Animo on the front with the letter 90, or number 90. I don't know what. And it looks nice on the back with the Rey Fenix and again the number 90. I'm not sure what significance that is, but let's take it off him and see what he looks like without the jacket. And of course, very easy to take off. You just have to take off the hands first. And yeah, what a cool little accessory. Really brings the figure together. Kind of the piece of the resistance of this figure. Very nice. Of course, it got Velcro. And we always love a cost accessory over here at your local hobby shop. And yep, let's see. I just want to make sure everything's all right on the screen with him. He comes with his signature Animo hands, his signature pose hands, so he can go like this. There you go. Or maybe he's just doing a DDP. He's a big DDP fan. He's looking about to do the diamond cutter. I don't know. Either way, into the figure himself. Let's do the head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. Very nice detail on the mask. Love the coloring. Love the sculpting on the mask. Love the sculpting on this. Just a great looking mask and everything. One of the most iconic masks in wrestling right now, I would say. And let's get into the rest of the attire for Rey Fenix and his tattoos and his deco. As you can see, he has a ton of tattoos, and Mattel always does a good job with the attention to detail on these tattoos. Very toyetic. is Rey Fenix, not just from the mask, but these tattoos and everything. And he has a very nice, cool-looking attire. He's got the orange tassels here hanging down. He's got the red with the flame designs on it. Oh, very cool. Such a great-looking figure. And again, and it says Animo on the boots and the black kick pads. Again, I'm very particular to red attires because red is my favorite color. But yeah, what a great looking attire. And now on to the articulation. Can he do the full 360 or the tassel is going to get on his mask in the way? No, they will not. There you go. Can he look up and down? A little bit. Yep. How about the arms? Yep. Full rotation, 360 on the arms. Smooth like butter. Let's see. Oh, shoulders are smooth as butter, like butter as well. You can do the T-pose. Oops, and he just fell down. My bad. How about the rib crunch? Yeah, rib crunch. Very nice rib crunch on there. A lot of articulation there. Not too tight, not too loose. Waist articulation is there. Waist swivel. And of course, let's do. I like to do double joint knees. See how the knees are joint. They are. Yep. A little. They are a little tight though. But your mileage may vary on that. Might need to heat this up a little bit. But yeah, he can. He's got double joint knees, and they're there. How about the legs? This is the moment of truth here. And all these legs are smooth like butter. Oh man, the articulation on this figure is really good so far. Splitsies, he's there. Wow, just smooth like butter, and that's pretty good because you want articulation. Your Rey Fenix figure, he's going to be flying around the ring doing crazy stuff. Up, and he's got the ankle rockers here, up and down on the foot articulation here. He's got toe articulation as well. And he's got the nice boot cut rotation here, calf cut rotation. So yeah, wow, what a really great figure. Great articulation. The head sculpt is great. The mask is great. I heard some people or saw some people didn't really like his face sculpt because they said it looks generic. I think it looks okay. But hey, different strokes for different folks. And yeah, a really great figure here from Mattel on Rey Fenix. Let's get into some Rey Fenix comparisons here. I felt like it was interesting to compare him to his first ever AEW Unrivaled figure. As you can see, a lot of differences here. What's interesting to note is that the tattoos are a little bit bigger on Rey Fenix. And yeah. And there is some similar and they're a lot different, but I think that actually this Rey Fenix is a little taller, isn't it? Yeah. So maybe the Mattel one isn't as much to scale because Rey Fenix I don't think is that tall. But either way, well, it's going to have the advantage because it's the more recent product. But I do like the face sculpt and the mask better on this one. This one is a very solid figure too. It's one of my favorite AEW figures of all time. But yeah, there you see. And there is a lot more like about this figure as far as like his attire and the sculpted on tassels. I don't think, nope, he wasn't wearing tassels for this attire. But anyways, and another interesting comparison, of course. What does he look like next to his brother Penta, who recently came out with a new figure in Elite Series 126? Perfect timing for that. But there you go, and that's what he looks like next to his brother Penta. And you can have a little Lucha Bros reunion in your Fig Fed. Yeah, looking pretty cool. Moving on, here is Ricky Saints making a lot of waves on NXT since his debut last year, and of course recently debuted on SmackDown. And I hear it wasn't a very good debut though. Haven't really been watching WWE lately, but yeah, I didn't hear it was the greatest of reviews. But let me know in the comments below what you thought of his debut. I heard it wasn't. Yeah, it was not great. Anyways, onto the figure, looking pretty cool coming out of the packaging, and gotta get into his accessories first. He comes with 2 pairs of hands here. He comes with 2 Fists of Fury. Need those Fists of Fury with a wrestler. And he comes with 2 C-grip hands here as well. And other accessories that are on him. And we're going to just get him out of his signature pose there. He comes with a rubber band to keep that title in place. I do like keeping these rubber bands because it's good for fig photography. Also, maybe you want to pose him with the title on the shelf. And I'll guarantee the title doesn't come off usually. But anyways, yes, his other accessories is this beautiful looking North American Championship. One of my favorite looking titles in wrestling. Just very old school feel to it. And yeah, Mattel nailed it with this one and the sculpting and everything and the attention to detail. And of course, he comes with this nice cloth good entrance jacket. It says Absolute on the back. Black and white with the strap here. He's even got the little straps on the shoulders. And of course, always bonus points when the figure comes with and very easy to take off, of course. Always bonus points when the figure comes with a very nice cloth good. Feels also great in the hand, too. Not sure if that matters. But yeah, let's get into Ricky Saints himself. Let's get into the head sculpt, shall we? Oh boy. Let me zoom out a bit, sorry, so you guys can see it a little bit better. But yeah, it's a good head sculpt. You can tell it's Ricky Starks from a mile away, so it's a sign of a good head sculpt. You can tell who it is from a mile away. I just feel like maybe his forehead's a little bit too big. He's having some of that Tamatonga syndrome. Other than that, a great looking head sculpt, and the hair looks great too. Let's get into the figure, the attire itself. Wow, really cool looking attire with the black, gold, and white. They really nailed the attire on this one. It says Saints on the back. He's got the black and white knee pads with the gold tint there, and the black shoes with the white tint. Very cool looking attire, very toyetic. And of course, he comes with elbow pad and black wrist tape. Onto the articulation. Can he do the full 360? Yes, he can. How about the arms? The arms are smooth like butter as well. Very nice in the T-pose. Wow, no looseness in these defining moments. So no tightness, I should say, in these defining moments figures so far. The articulation is great. The rib crunch was a little tight, but he's got it, and it works, and it's not too loose, which is good. He's not going to swing back and forth or anything like that, so that's good. Waist swivel is there. He's got the thigh cut, as you can see. I have to check and see if I think Rey Fenix had the thigh cut. I just didn't highlight it. About double jointed knees. They are double jointed, but the thing is, actually no. I was going to say knee pads kind of hinder articulation, but not really. And of course, double jointed arms of that elbow pad kind of gets in the way. But of course, he needs to have double jointed arms for that pose, right? Yeah, there you go. Now he can do his signature pose, looking to his hand. And how about the legs? That's the big test. Oh yeah, smooth like butter. No kickback here. No factory issues. Can he do the splitsies? That left one, yes. That right one he got a finagle with, but it does. Oh, don't tell me I broke the figure here on. Well, I'm doing this live. We're doing it live, pal. No, it's okay. I think. Yeah, it's okay. I don't think this. You gotta be careful with that. I don't think these are like the Ultimates where they have the hip displacement articulation there. And calf cut rotation here on the boot. Does he have? No, he does not have toe articulation, which kind of doesn't make any sense because with that pose, you'd think he'd have toe articulation. It'd be easier to pose him in his signature pose there. This foot is not moving very well. How about this one? Yeah, that one has some articulation. This one does not. It's not moving very well. Again, that's your mileage may vary thing. But I will say, I don't think the head sculpt is perfect, but it is still a very solid figure. I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. Everything else is great. Just the head sculpt could be a little bit better. Maybe I'm being picky, but whatever. But hey, let's do some Ricky Saints comparisons, shall we? And for some Ricky Saints comparison, we're comparing him here to his very first AEW Unrivaled figure. I forget which series it was, but anyways, moving on. As you can see, we've come a long way with Ricky Saints. Now, I said I wasn't a big fan of this head sculpt here on the defining moment, but now that I look at this one in hand on camera, that's kind of rough, yeah, compared to the Mattel one. Again, this is the one on the right, the AEW one, is a very much older product. So, of course, the new product is going to have the advantage. So I'm not really going to say, oh, Mattel's the winner hand down, because, hey, there's a very big gap between these figures, and it's two different companies making these figures. But I thought also it would just be interesting to look and see maybe the evolution of Ricky Starks or Ricky Saints in faction figure form. And yeah, I think we've come a long way, baby. And there you have it, another action figure review in the books here on your local hobby shop. And yeah, two very solid figures. I will say they're going to be very high on the figure of the year list. I really like this Rey Fenix. I really like this Ricky Saints. You know, again, the only claim about the Ricky Saints is the head sculpt could be a little bit better. But yeah, great attires for both of them, and they come with really cool cloth accessories, so that gives me points higher. And of course, yeah, can't wait to see where they stack up when I do a figure of the year or my top 10 figures of the year near the end of the year. But let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think about these defining moments figures? What are you going to scoop both these guys up? Or are you going to pass? I will say, if you want to scoop these up, you might want to scoop them up because I don't think they're really available on Ringside Collectibles right now. But yeah, and if you made it this far in the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, this is your local hobby shop signing out, and peace.